And welcome back to Spyro. Now we're in part 2 now.
What? Now we're going to town square.
Yep.
And you got 300 treasure.
Yeah, not bad. Now this level, I almost got lost with the jewels at the end, but I managed to find them easily.
It wasn't that troubling, was it?
Oh no.
I mean,
and even so I would have edited it out, but you know. Just with some of the other layer levels, you can't charge that much.
Welcome
You've
to
gotta
Town
use that
Square,
spare move.
Spyro. Begin
Is it
exploring
Nails
by
or
gliding
Niles?
to
I
that
don't know how
area
to
with
say
the
his
bull.
name.
Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Or actually probably Nils.
Get a good look. You, okay? Whatever.
Get a good look. Oh my.
Ow, my face.
Yeah, I forget about these bowls that
Toast my butt.
once you charge them, they don't stay down, you just have to flame them.
Like cave flame them and around them.
Yeah, but if you just flame them, it makes it easier and quicker. So. Yeah. And extra life.
No.
Yeah, they changed the extra life system in 2 and 3 by having moon butterflies as Sparksy. So, you know.
Thanks,
What?
Spyro.
The little statues
I
are
had the worst itch on the tip of my
Spyro's.
wing.
You get an
Did you
extra
know
life.
that you get your longest glide
Yeah, it's
by
just
pressing
Spyro's
X
head.
at the very top
Really?
of your jump?
Yeah.
Spyro's like, he Spyro.
And again, another pointless advice about how to glide. Like, so I really don't know that. No,
Hi, Spyro.
I don't want to save it.
Do you want to save your game? I'll give you $4.
Oh my god! Imagine if she said it like Navi from Ocarina of Time. Actually, that game came out around the same year, '98.
Well, somebody say like, if you save the game, they gave you $5. Say,
Oh, well, believe me, when we approach some of the actually one of the dragons in this level says it, but if we approach some of the dragons later in the game, a lot of them will start saying the same thing, like "Thank you for releasing me," and it's just it's annoying as fuck. Every Spyro fan's like, "Geez, that's all you can say." Fuck you. Seriously,
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've
No,
got
we heard
to
him
track
laughing.
him down and get that egg. Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Okay then.
Yo, I thought you were gonna cry.
I thought he would just fainted. And I could just imagine like he faints and it shows like the white, you know, swirly whatever, you know, kind of like it does in Pokemon Stadium. I need to breathe. Help me. I ate too much beans.
I'm a bean or a Rama. I know that didn't make sense, did it?
No, not really. See, where did that little fucker go? Yeah, I don't know what happens there, but he just disappears somehow.
Oh.
There he is. He just goes back.
Disappeared on me.
Yeah, and apparently he just goes back whenever you leave.
Oh, my butt. Now I gotta
Finally caught him, yeah.
Sweet. Now it's time to.
See, now behind that gate is where, well, beside the gate is where those gems I was missing was at the end. I didn't realize I was making that, so you know. I would have edited it out, but you know, it was within like a couple seconds. So
I am a gem finder. Yes.
well, jewels, yeah.
Well, maybe I'm gonna say gems.
Well, that's Spyro 2 and 3.
Well, I can say gems and I feel like it. Can't stop me. You know that, right?
Yes, because you are African American.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call. Holy shit.
Thank you for
what I call
releasing
it.
me.
Thor. See, right there.
Thank you for releasing me. You're God of Thunder, not Sissy of the Month, man.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Thank you for releasing.
This is me saying, God damn it, where the hell are those splash gems?
It's like this.
Thank you for releasing me.
I'm gonna suck on my thumb and call it a day.
Yeah.
What are you
this
for?
is. See, and I find it right there, so I didn't have to edit shit.
Right in front of your face.
And level complete.
Holy mess. And I'm gone.
Next level we do is the one that was shown in the opening cutscene, except at night.
Really?
Yeah, Dark Hollow.
Dark Hollow.
So then what's it called during the night then? Sunny Hollow?
That's what they probably called it.
Yeah.
Night Hollow. Ha 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 ha.
I'll admit though, the only problem I have with this game, which I guess you can say about any game really, is just the camera. I don't like the camera in this game. This was PS1 where you had like the L2 and the R2 buttons where you adjust the camera as opposed to the right analog stick in PS2. Well,
Okay.
well, even in early PS2 games, it was R2 and L2, like in Kingdom Hearts 1. I think also Metal Gear Solid 2, but don't quote me on that because it's been a little. I only played that game once, so that was back in like 2002.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah. You know, back when I grew up with the PS1, if I wasn't playing Spyro, then I was playing Crash Bandicoot and occasionally Final Fantasy VII and Metal Gear Solid.
Final Fantasy 7.
Well, even though that game's overrated, but still it's pretty awesome.
Overrated.
Yeah. And the guy who voices
Oh, it's you. I was
Sephiroth
you'd escape those annoying little
in
creatures.
Advent
Of
Children
course they
also
wouldn't bother
voices
me,
Superman
but
in
here's a
Justice League
hint.
Unlimited.
Metal armor Spyro, but a charge attack will take care of it.
superhero.
Oh, Static Shock.
Static Shock.
I love that episode where it was like Static in the future, Justice League Unlimited.
I think I saw that.
Yes, Static's like 65 or something. Yeah.
Oh man.
And it's funny because like in Epilogue, which is the conclusion for Batman Beyond, and Bruce is still alive and Terry's like 30 something now, so Bruce is like 105 or something.
Wow. Oh. But like,
And there's the rolling gimmick, which you like never ever have to use in this game. Fuck! I can never seem to get this guy at the right moment.
what do you have to do to get him?
I want to eat you! You just have to wait till he does that, and he just leaves his backside open. And,
Fill him with
and
stomach.
don't make any jokes, those of you who are perverts that are listening to that. Backside.
I feel like they're gonna make jokes about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
Or go ahead, I don't care, but
yeah. We don't care.
there's a dragon over there, but we're
We're men, so we don't care.
gonna collect the jewels first. Speaking of which, that reminds me about SpongeBob. Yeah, the guy who voices Heifer Wolf from Rocco and SpongeBob, and the narrator from Powerpuff Girls, and Eduardo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, voices Spyro in 2 and 3.
Want to know a secret?
Tom Kenny,
Use the
yeah.
triangle button when you want to
But except
zoom
Tom
in and
Kenny
look
is,
around.
you know, my
your
favorite
secret's
voice
safe
for
with me.
Spyro.
Tom Kennedy is the man. Kenny. Awesome.
I'm not really that big a fan of Carlos Alazraki for this game. He was just only good for Laszlo and Rocco for me. Well, he also did that show Mucha Lucha, but I hated that fucking show. That show was terrible.
Mucha Lucha.
Bad animation.
Mucha.
The humor sucked. Oh my god, it was a bad show. I didn't like it.
It was an okay show to me though.
But yeah, he voiced one of the characters. And I swear, the worst for Spyro was the Legend of Spyro trilogy. That was awful.
Remember?
I mean,
you told me that bad game is Spyro into the Dragonfly.
well, that's just because of the poor graphics, the poor frame rate, and not only that, but they didn't offer anything new other than just different breaths. And that was still when Tom Kenny was voicing Spyro, and that was still when the composer for the first 3 games was still composing. Stuart Copeland from the band called The Police. He was the drummer for the band, and yeah, unfortunately he didn't get Sting to do this game, but you know.
Okay, with the police.
Well, especially since you're black. Nah, I'm kidding. But anyways, yeah, I like Stuart Copeland's soundtrack in this game. It's It sounds like folk and modern music.
Fucking.
Punch! Folk and punch! Yes! But, yeah, there's not much else to this.
Big enemies like this GAH-norc with a club
Yes.
cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
British Lex Luthor, that's...
It's like I'm all fun, but I'm also serious. I could be your worst nightmare, but I could be also your friend that protects you.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid.
And this is the part where I realized I had to go back to get the treasure chest.
They're like, oh man.
See, I'm just not really that big of a fan of how open, you know, like this game is with like all these open different paths and stuff. I mean, in Spyro 2, see, when you hold down all the shoulder buttons, Sparks gets to home in on like whatever gems you're missing, so that makes it more convenient. In Spyro 3, you have to unlock that ability. Here, he doesn't have it at all. So, but they experimented on this game, so. And the other interesting thing is Insomniac is stationed nearby where we live. That's the funny part.
What do you think of Kingdom Hearts?
This is Spyro, this is not Kingdom Hearts.
I was just wondering.
Well, this is PlayStation, so I guess that kind of counts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, okay, in terms of like the first game, I would say it didn't really age too well, like in terms of like probably graphics and controls wise, but it's still fun to play. I still like it too. It's just the second game really got it right. I mean, and many people make the comparison that the first game is hard and the second game is easy, but really both games were just as hard in my experience.
I mean, what's the worst boss battle in that game?
The first one?
No, second.
Second one. I'm gonna have to say a tie between Demix and Zigbar. Both of those two really annoyed the shit out of me.
I feel like Demix is kind of stupid.
Well,
like,
okay, the second part of Demix where you're facing Hall Dash, that was awful.
it was kind of hard because he used that water power he got.
Yeah.
It was like
where he makes all of them have like sitars and they play them. So.
then like you gotta destroy the music things too.
Yeah, the music notes.
That was kind of stupid.
Anyways, this is a speedway we have here, which is what they later use in the other two games. And all you do here is just you collect stuff or you destroy stuff. Wait, what?
I do good on this. Like, did I mean, like, I know I tried it before, but
I don't remember. But in the other two games, it's better because not only do you do the same stuff, but you also have the ability to supercharge, and you get the race against stuff, and also you have a secret mission in the other two games where you get to do it with Hunter. So
Hunter's the dude.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
But especially the third game, the speedways were really fun. Like, you also, aside from doing this, you also got to do a race against your opponents, and you got to do some other mission as well, and then you got to do one with Hunter. Missions with Hunter were always fun.
Remember that Spyro skateboarding one?
Wow, I'm surprised I actually got all of them within one go. Yeah, the skateboarding was great, but that wasn't a speedway though. That was just
weird.
yeah. Well, they only had like I think 3 levels, or yeah, like 3 levels. But
Home.
But yeah, the skateboarding was pretty good. And that's the end of part 3.
Later.
And part 2.
Oh man.